What up? What's up guys, it's Bishop here with a new video for you guys. Now this is not comfortable to talk about, but I feel like I want to encourage anyone out there who may have faced a similar situation that I faced not too long ago. In fact, it's been several months, but it took me that long to decide, should I do a video or not? Is that weird? Anyway, I had a UTI, a urinary tract infection. Nobody likes to say that, but it's the truth. I did. How did I get it? Doctor is perplexed, does not know. I'll tell you this story. Here's what happened. For those who don't want to watch more than a minute, I will tell you it was the most painful thing in my life. It was worse than my ACL, MCL, PCL tear, meniscus tear, and worse than getting my wisdom teeth pulled. If you want to continue watching, I'll take you through the process. So going to work one day, I get to work, excited, hey, work says hi. I go, I sit down, all of a sudden I'm feeling a little pain, just a little weird tingling pain. I thought, well, maybe it's because I drank, half of a 2 liter of Diet Dew on my way in, no big deal. I go to use the bathroom, no problem. Felt a little bit of weird pain. Now, it wasn't anything excruciating. I just said to myself, self, just drink a bunch of water, clear it out, you'll be good. Well, about 30, 45 minutes go by and it's still kind of feeling a little painful. So decided to go use the restroom again. Now, mind you, I drink about a gallon of water a day. Usually the urine is clear in complexion. Well, the urine, or PP for the younger audiences, was not clear. It was yellow and it was getting darker. So 30 minutes later, a little bit darker, a little bit more pain. About an hour later, I am in a good amount of pain and my pee is now orange. Now, this was something that was very hard to see. It looked like Gatorade. I hate to put that image in your head, but it looked like Gatorade. Now, again, very painful. And I'll never forget when I realized I needed to go to the hospital or the doctors. After I saw it was orange, I said, okay, something's not right. But in my mind, I'm like, I can't leave work. Like, work's too busy. I don't have time to deal with this right now. I'll deal with the orange pee later. Then start to walk back to my desk, feeling a lot of pain. And I'm feeling so much pain that it was like I got the wind knocked out of me. Like my stomach dropped, I'm feeling lightheaded. And I remember balancing myself on the cubes around me and on the wall. And I remember thinking, and I'm not kidding, this is what went in my head. I feel like I'm gonna pass out and die. Like that's my thought. So I was like breathing weird, or at least I thought I was breathing weird. You know how sometimes when you get the wind knocked out of you, you don't even know what's going on? Well, I make my way back to the bathroom and I said, like, as much as it hurts, the thing that I feel like I need to do is urinate right now. So I did. And it was blood. And it was one of the hardest things I've ever seen. And it was nothing but blood. And I was in so much pain. I put my hands on the stall walls and I'm like, I gotta call 911. Like, I gotta get an ambulance to a hospital right now. I'm in so much pain. So I call my wife first because financially I'm thinking, like, they gonna run that mug $300-400. So I said, what should I do? I'm in pain and I'm like crying. I'm uncontrollably crying because of the pain. And she was like, can you drive your kid? I'll come get you if you want, but can you go to an urgent care or something close in your vicinity? There's one, X miles away. I was like, I guess I have to. So I go, I tell my boss, I'm like, I don't know how to say this. I think I have a UTI or something. I don't know what's going on, because I kind of researched in between those times that I was peeing, like from yellow to orange to red, and he was like, oh yeah, go get out of here. So I go, I'm crying the whole ride. I get to the urgent care place. I go straight to the bathroom and it is now like blood clots. I know that's bad. I know I didn't want to say it, but it's the truth. It's like stringy, dark, red, almost black looking blood clots and blood everywhere, like all over the urinal. I felt bad. It looked terrible. Tried to clean up as much as I could, but I'm in pain. So I go up to the desk and I said, I need to see someone right away. I feel like I'm gonna die. And they're like, well, it'll be about a 20-minute wait. I'm like, I can't. Like little Sally looks like her wrist is hurting, but I need to get in there because I feel like I'm going to die. And I'm not kidding. She was like, well, you have to wait your turn, sir. Shout out to professionalism. I'm a fan of that. However, at that time, of my head, I was not a fan of that. She goes, have a seat. I said, I can't sit. I don't want to sit. I was sitting in my car. I felt like I was going to die. I said, I need to stand. She goes, well, you can stand next to that wall. I was like, I don't know if I can go next to the wall. And I start crying. I start saying stuff I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, I remember saying something and she just like looked at me like I must have said something along the lines of like, I can't stand at the wall. I feel like I'm going to die. Blend it together to make her just kind of be like, Anyway, so I go over to the wall and I'm like this. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And I even say, excuse me, it's been 20 minutes. And she was like, no, it's only been about 4 or 5 minutes, sir. And I was like, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Please get someone from the back. Well, about 5 to 10 minutes later, MP or doctor, I don't know what their title was. They came out and they're like, so I heard you. And I'm like, yes, I don't have time to be like, hey, this is fine. I need your help immediately. And they're like, well, when's the last time? I said, right, I just peed and it's terrible. You could go in the stall. I can pee for you now. I need help. So they give me a cup and I go, I pee in it. This is a little sick too. When I pee in the cup, it splashes out. And so there's like blood drops all over their floor. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like how do I explain this mess? Like I'm not a toddler, but it looks like I'm a toddler because there's literally, it's like it rained blood all around the toilet. And I remember saying, hey, I'll clean that up for you. Can I have some water? Can I sit down? Can you just help me? Like get the pain over and then I'll help clean up your bathroom. They're like, no, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. And I was just like, it's kind of weird, but I was like, okay, if you say so. So they're like, we're running tests already. You know, it was very red, some of the reddest pee we've ever seen. You know, we are going to run through an STD test, even though, you know, you said all good. I'm like, yeah, do whatever you need to do. I know it's all good, but all good. And they confirmed it was all good. They said, we don't know how you got this because this looks healthy, this looks healthy, this looks good, but you got it. We've called in a prescription at your pharmacy. Take this. Your pee will be orange for, you know, 11 or 12 days. Slowly the pain will go away, you'll start feeling better. And drink water, drink fluids, even though that's gonna hurt, you gotta drink your fluids, you gotta drink your water. And so then I remember just barely making it home, feeling so painful, laying in bed for like 2 days and letting it get out of my system. But they still don't know why I got it. The medicine worked fine. Like I said, it took about 7 to 11 days. But if you're in that circumstance, I don't know how you might have gotten a UTI if you're watching this, but I will tell you, it is the most painful thing that I've been through. Take your medicine, drink your liquids, get a family friend, someone close to you to drive you to places so you don't have to worry about that. Stay in bed, take off work, take off school, because it is not worth it. And I'm telling you guys, out of all the painful things that I've endured, I would never want to do that again. I hope this encourages someone, but I got through it, built my character or whatever they say, but it was a bear.